We equals good, they equals bad is a slogan that I still believe after more than 1 year that it has some kind of metaphysical power to help us ride it as a motivational prompt, but also make fun of it, ridicule it when we engage in tribalism that doesn't serve the moment, like when we are tribalistic when we shouldn't be. What my vision is about this slogan, which is absurd, is to be in every public and private space, almost like if you're faithful, you have your faith symbol, like the cross or the Buddha or the yin yang. So I want to make we equals good, they equals bad something that is everywhere, and it's an extremely useful tool that whenever our eyes stumble upon it, it kind of automatically calibrates our moral compass. Yeah, that would be the best thing I could ever possibly do as a person who wants to contribute to the world. Now, the big problem is this is just a phrase, these 4 words. Can I package it in a way that is more religious, more... So I don't want to change the words. I think the words are exactly the words that need to be maybe translated in languages. But the words are correct. The equal symbol is correct. It's perfect. The equal symbol is so much better than E's or arrows. I spent a lot of time thinking about how to connect these words, and equals is what you need to do. But ink on paper, if it's so important, it should be more expensive. Yeah, not necessarily. Like, I can print on my printer an icon, an image of Jesus and Holy Mary, but if they are so important for me, I might as well buy a very skillfully crafted wood, I don't know how you call these things, like half sculpted thing, or an icon with a gold ink. So I definitely want to have a high effort, very expensively cared for and made version of E equals good, they equals bad. And this is where I'm struggling with, because what is just good typography, maybe 3D print, something popping, maybe engrave it somewhere. Yeah, okay, sure, but there may be something that I'm missing that would bring it to the level, to the importance I wish for it to have. And so, for example, with the boobfish, which is my bait, it's the hook. So the boobfish, the way I made it look good is, and I still have to work on it, I just drew again and again and again on the top of the versions that I think are easier, and it became very refined. Again, it still needs a lot of work, but this looks kind of professional. I hope so. So this is beyond the sketch, right? This is a drawing. This is a proper drawing. It's not a sketch. Every line is very carefully crafted by multiple iterations of making it again and again, very smoothly and very carefully. And it can be made better, but already, sometimes you see something just like a plate of food that looks so clean and so intentional. Like, you can have meat and potatoes and a green salad. Meat, potatoes, green salad. But the meat is perfectly cooked, the potatoes are perfectly cooked, and the salad is fresh from good ingredients and perfectly cooked. And so this is what I try to do with my art, because this is a very simple premise, like this is a very simple drawing, but if you see the cheeks, the nipples, everything is almost exactly where and how it needs to be. There is almost nothing one could improve on this. And what I found very interesting is that this also works on a big print and on a tiny print, and somehow it still works, because normally often I make different versions for small prints and big prints, because it's nice to have detail on the big print, otherwise it's nice, but here the details and the texture scale. Anyway, so I know how to do this on a drawing. I just need to draw it again and again and again. And even if I'm horrible with colors and with shadows and with shading and texturing and lighting, I can figure it out. I can also hire some illustrators to do it even better. But the we equals good, they equals bad plate, the tablet, I don't know, thing, there must be a way that I'm missing to make it look and feel important and beautiful without changing the words, but with being very deliberate about how those words are presented. And I guess the only way to find out is just try different things, try different materials, try different textures, try different things. And that shouldn't stop me from starting spreading the concept in a form that I'm not 100% happy with, like this simple form that's okay, nice typography, maybe some ink extra, whatever. So I don't have something better right now, but yeah, or I can play with the lettering, I don't know, but I have to find a way to make it iconic because it may be very useful. That's the video. Thank you for watching.